Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel, to another update for the Battlefront tier here at Pokemon Emerald. So I decided to start to work on a new team for my Battlefront tier quest. A little backstory, I recently got a GBX cart rewritable, which is basically a way to back up your save files. And I messed around with it a little bit, testing out all the different things, and then I decided to use some PK Hex. Decided to be a little bit of a cheater, and after I did that, kind of took away all the fun for me. So I decided to basically just release all the Pokemon I had, because I basically messed with all their stats and everything. And I decided to just kind of start from scratch there. I do have copies of Pokemon that I had before that are unedited. They're just in my XD save file. So if I ever do want to get some of them back, I can. Like specifically my Moltres and my Swampert, my Metagross, all those guys. But I figured this would be like a good time to start a new Pokemon, start a new team. So the first one that I have completed is Blaziken, and he is just a super cool Pokemon. I really like him. Right now in the background I probably have some EV training going on. But yeah, so a little bit about the GBX cart. I really only intend to use it now just to kind of double check, triple check IVs, and stuff like that, as well as making sure I always have a backup of my save file, because doing all these cloning glitches and the palm egg glitch, as you could tell from some of my previous videos, as well as here in this video, you can see it definitely messes with a lot of the memory and data within the game, and I just don't want to lose the save file, period, because I have still put a lot of work into the save file. Besides that, some more Pokemon I've been thinking about using are probably Pokemon like Vaporeon, or if I can, probably a Blissey. I just need something to swap in and kind of tank a few hits, be a nice wall. And another Pokemon I've been thinking about using is maybe a Tauros, or maybe I'll go ahead and use the other Lottie, maybe use Latias. I don't know. If you have any ideas, leave them down in the comments below. But honestly, Blaziken is such a cool Pokemon that I'm just like, you know what? Let's go ahead and just use a cool Pokemon instead of like always going for like the best Pokemon, I guess. During the EV training, I did have a little bit of a mess up. I think I only gave it 9 proteins instead of 10. I'm not sure, but when I checked the EVs, when I was finished training with PK Hex, it said I was 10 short, so not too sure how that happened. But once I was all finished with it, I took the Combuskin over to the woman in Slateport, got the ribbon to say that it was fully EV trained. So next step was basically just using a bunch of rare candies. I tried running through the Elite Four a couple of times, and it wasn't as fun for me. I think if I'm going to go that route with training, I'm going to go ahead and need to get the Lucky Egg from Fire Red, or I can do the side quest in XD. Just have to see which one I finish first, because I would like to actually train the Pokemon instead of just using the rare candy glitch, but until I get the Lucky Egg, this is just going to be the easiest method for me. Well, when it came to the moves, I had to settle for a few things, but I think overall the moveset is really good, and I settled for Sky Uppercut, Earthquake, bulk up, and overheat. I know it's an adamant nature, so the special attack isn't that great, but overall overheat just is such a crazy powerful move, and it definitely helps with the grass and steel types that I'll be facing within the Battle Frontier. But overall, its stats are really good. I think it's definitely going to be one of my better Pokemon that I've raised. 338 attack, and then even still 210 special attack. It's still going to hit like a truck on a lot of things. The item I ended up giving it was the Lumberry, just in case, you know, it gets any toxic or sleep or paralysis or anything, just to make sure that it can keep on trucking down the whole entire squad that we're facing. I think in the future I'm gonna document more of the hatching and breeding process, especially if I start to really take like IV training seriously. This was just one of the Torchics I had hatched. It's kind of in my box of potential Pokemon to train. But yeah, this was just a quick little update. I haven't really been taking on the Frontier as of lately, but I think once I finish up this team, I'll be pumping out some more updates here and there. But I think starting this new team will definitely rejuvenate my love for the Battle Frontier and Pokemon Emerald. So yeah, thanks for watching this short little update. I know it wasn't too much, but if you guys want a longer video, I do actually have the full EV training session for the Torchic, and it's about an hour long. So if you guys want like a whole video of me doing the EV training, just let me know and I can definitely do that. So yeah, thank you for watching.